Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Welcome, 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 welcome. This is our first stream of 2022. Welcome, everybody. Happy to be here. It seems like it's been forever since I've engaged with you guys, and I'm glad to see you guys have already come into the chat and saying their highs and welcomes and happy New Year's and putting up their fire emojis. Guys, before we even get started, I'm glad to be back. Charlie Wolf here, and yeah, looking forward to an absolutely awesome 22. And I think most importantly, it wouldn't quite be a Charlie Wolf fire set without the Picasso of the FGC, the smartest artist, the handsome one, Blino. How's it going, man? Yeah. And I think with 2022, I think what we decided just to get back into the swing of things is just to continue from where we left off last year. And I think last year for the channel, Blino, it was an absolutely fantastic year. I mean, the channel has grown, it's growing. And I think the rate at which it's grown since the introduction of Firesets has been there for everybody to see. And I think this year we're just going to not only continue from where we left off, but we're going to bring some new things onto the channel as well. A couple of new titles coming up, which we'll announce in due course. King of Fighters 15 being the first new FGC title that I'm looking quite forward to. I think it's releasing on, fun enough, the 22nd of February, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, lots of things to look forward to. But guys, this is MK11 Firesets. We are on the PC this evening. And we've got two fire matches. We've got a first to 5 to kind of kick things off. And then we've got a first to 10 main event. Lana, do you want to take us through who we can expect to see in the first to 5 firstly? Oh. No. You're on Discord? No, I can hear you, so you're definitely not on mute. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure we'll be able to sort things out. Yeah. So let's do that. Guys, the first to 5 matches you can expect to see this evening is Nemesis Organ Donor, the guy in the FGC with, I believe, the fanciest team ID. Nemesis Organ Donor going up against the veteran himself, Mr. Solomon's 92, Mr. Sol, whatever you want to call him. Nemesis Organ Donor going up against Mr. Sol in a first to 5 to start off this evening. And then the main event, Mart Flyer, Stagger Scorp himself, going up against a newcomer to the stream community, to the Steam and to the streaming, none other than the guy who goes by the name of Ryan. And you'll get to see his gamer tag and get to see his ability as well. But I think, guys, without too much laboring around, let's get Nemesis Organ Donor and Mr. Sol in chat while Blino is busy troubleshooting. And we can get this first match of the evening started off. Guys, I hope you're doing well. I see a few of you in chat already. Saps27, Courageous SA, Lord Slams, Clarissa Solomon, Jody Davids. I see you guys all, Jim Chori. I can hear you so well. You sound as smooth as butter. It's definitely not my side. I can hear you. I can hear you. I see Solly is in here. Let me just see if there's anything on Discord that I need to sort out here, Blino. All good, all good. No, that's sorted out. OBS is just being a little bit, yeah, testy. Yeah, okay, let's do that. In the meantime, I'm going to be sorting out the commentary between Nemesis Organ Donor and Mr. Sol. Okay, we're just going to get the names sorted out as well. First to 5 tournament rules. Winner keeps variation in character. Loser obviously has the luxury of choosing the character. We've got Jax by Mr. Sol going up against Cetrion. So Mr. Nemesis Organ Donor not messing around, going straight for his main Cetrion. And Mr. Sol, it must be said, with a tricky variation of Jax. Okay, while we're trying to get Blino in as well. I don't think there's anything on my side, if you can hear me, Blino. Don't think there's anything on my side that needs adjusting. You guys can hear me though. Okay, and somebody's already left the game. Wow, it's a great start to 2022, guys. Welcome to African Internet. Somebody disconnected. Somebody disconnected. Not quite sure who yet. It was Nemesis. Connection lost. Nemesis Organ Donor. Okay, let's just try and get him back in. Do you want to go into your sound settings and just make sure that the right mic is selected? Because it's obviously been selected in Discord. Hence I can hear you. I can hear you. Let's wait and see if somebody is going to say something in chat. Was there something on your side? Aha!
Jax. Cetrion. Special Forces Desert Command.
Okay, well the match is about to get underway, so let's hope somebody responds in due course, Blano, so that we can get this match underway. Mr. Sol, no, for sure. Can you hear me now, peeps? No, still nothing.
Fate has been so cruel to you.
Fate? I blame Chronica.
Yasser Abbas, welcome. Okay, match number 1, Jax versus Cetrion, Nemesis Organ Donor going up against Mr. Sol. Now, I've played this Jax before. I've played the Cetrion plenty of times, given me nightmares. But then again, which Cetrion doesn't give you nightmares? I mean, Cetrion is one of those characters, but Solomon's 92, not out the gate as a Jax main, but has recently picked up the character and it's kind of doing really well with him rather. Ground pound to start things off. Round number 1, about 20 seconds gone already. Nemesis just maintaining some serious real estate between himself and Mr. Sol. Mr. Sol struggling to get in. Deadly wins, and again deadly wins. Solomon already in fatal blow territory. Is he going to get impatient or is he just going to try to work his way in? Arms are heated. And I think this is going to be the first round going in the way of Nemesis Organ Donor. Takes that first round. Ended up being quite a close round at the end of the day because I think to start off the match, Solomon seemed to be struggling to get in, but as the round went on, Nemesis Organ Donor, or Solomon's rather, found a way to kind of get through Nemesis Organ Donor's defense. Jack struggles to get in. Oh. Trapped in this corner is Solomon's 92. Most hated V 2.0 Nemesis Organ Donor going up against For the Home ZAs. One fatal blow is going to do it either way. Solomon decides to not cash in because 950 damage, enough in those metal arms to get the job done in round number 2. Going for the overhead low mix. Unblockable ground pound. Solly looking so much more comfortable in this round here. Nemesis Organ Donor already on fatal blow territory. Just missed the conversion there, but Solly closed it out in convincing fashion to take a 1-0 lead over Nemesis Organ Donor. Blind, I'm not sure if you're having any luck on that side. Yeah, I can hear you on Discord. So the mic, Jin Kazama, welcome. Mr. Saul, what happened to Kung Lao? He just doesn't like Kung Lao anymore because he's found a character that kind of suits his very aggressive playstyle in Jax. And Nemesis Organ Donor thinking now, okay, well, Cetrion didn't work first off, so he does have a couple of other characters. Which one is going to be? He's kind of hovering over Nightwolf right now. I would personally like to see Nemesis Organ Donor just stick to the Cetrion pick. Alright. Alright, Lino just going through some additional troubleshooting to try to get himself back. Okay, so we've got Nightwolf on screen now. Nemesis Organ Donor deciding not to stick with the Cetrion pick. Gone for the Nightwolf pick this time. 1-0 in favor of Mr. Saul as things stand right now. Guys, I hope you guys are doing well. If there's anybody here who's not been to the channel or is yet to subscribe to the channel, if you enjoy FGC content, Firesets between some of Africa's finest MK11, and not just MK11 but FGC title players. If you enjoy content like that, please consider leaving a subscribe button. 2022 is the year where Charlie Wolf is going to, let's just say, explode. Couple of things already in the pipeline. Tribal Vibe going up against For the Home ZAs. Okay, Nightwolf still trying to establish some sort of momentum here, but Mr. Saul, talk about momentum, he's kind of finding himself here. Great tick throw there on the command grab. 150 damage. Wake up forward 3 by Mr. Saul, and again using the interactables to get out of the way. I'm not too sure if that was intentional. Great reflection there by Nightwolf. Jax becomes such a huge problem with these unblockable ground pounds. Choosing not to cash out yet. Oh my goodness, the wolf clipped the toenails of Jax. Had he cut his toenails this morning, he would not have been hit there, but Nemesis Organ Donor closing that first round in game number 2. Lord Slams, welcome. Sanazuki. J-Word Audio, gosh, it's been too long since I've seen you. Welcome, buddy. I hope you're doing well. combo there by Nightwolf, 285. Okay, Fatal Blow already been used here by Nightwolf, but Mr. Sol still has access to his Fatal Blow, and he might decide to just pull the trigger anytime soon now. Unblockable ground pound again. I think I've seen that move being thrown out thrice. Went for the YOLO Fatal Blow, didn't quite work. Nemesis waiting, and Nightwolf did what Cetrion could not do. Takes the game against Mr. Sol. The game score now, guys. 1 game apiece. Okay, so Mr. Sol, I don't think we're going to see any change in character from Mr. Sol. I think he's been using Jax so often. It wouldn't surprise me if we actually just see Jax throughout the set from Mr. Sol. Mr. Wolf, your voice is different. Why? I'm not too sure. Could be that I have a new set of headphones. That could be the reason. Maybe it's just 2022. I honestly don't know. Nightbot doing Nightbot's work. 1 game apiece, guys. Jax versus Nightwolf. Crushing blow back forward 2. Oh, I'm not too sure why that didn't deflect. Oh, low into overhead. I don't know why. It seems so reactable, but for some other reason, that move always seems to catch people sleeping. Corner. Beat down. Oh, this is going to be trouble. Crushing blow. Closes it out. 297 damage. First round goes to Mr. Sol.
Round 2, fight.
Arrow out the gate. Gets the first bit of damage for Nightwolf. Amplifies it this time. Spirit tracks. As Solomon's in the corner. Looking for a crushing blow. Mr. Solomon's ready and waiting. Solomon's obviously anticipating that breakaway there. Deciding, nope, he's not going to complete that combo string, leaving himself open. Great patience there by Solomon's. Has a 1-0 round lead. Oh, great work there by Solomon's. Mixing it up again. This time, Nightwolf. Ooh, he missed the fatal blow attempt. He missed the fatal blow attempt, and he had every opportunity, more than just that one. And as a result, Solomon finds his opening. Now taking a 2-1 lead over Nemesis Organ Donor. So far, so good. Two games to 1 in this first to 5 set. Guys in chat, welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, Lord Slam's Blino is busy troubleshooting his sound issues, but I'm sure he'll be able to sort it out, and we should be hearing from the smartest artist in not too long from now. Nemesis Organ Donor, again, looking through his arsenal of characters. Jin Kazama saying Shiva, please. I don't think we'll be seeing Shiva. Proud to be a Jax player. Safs 27. Okay, so we've got Jax going up against Frost this time.
Why only cyberize your arms?
Mama always preached moderation.
I killed my mother when I was 12.
Round
Well,
one,
Frost
fight.
putting in the work here, trying to intimidate good old Jax. Let's see if it's going to work. Okay. I know there's some range on that back too, but Nemesis organ donor, I don't think it hits full screen. Neither does the forward two. Solomon's just keeping his spacing, but Frost rather finds the opening. Oh, blocks it this time. Not sure if the unblockable property is based on the way the arms are heated. I'm not too sure. Ooh, that's going to be an opening, a punish. Nope. And Mr. Sol, caught sleeping, eats a Frost fatal blow. Frost taking that first round. Still 2-1 versus, or sorry, 2-1 in favor of Mr. Sol. But Frost taking that first round here in game number 4.
Round 2, fight.
Trade there, more in favor of Jax. Great counter there by Mr. Sol. 139 damage on the amplified back forward too. Oh, great spacing there. Unfortunately, not seeing too much of an opening. Forward 3 connects Jax. Oh, just missed. But Solomon's looking strong in the second round here after going down in round number 1. Build the Conqueror, good to see you as well. Welcome. Yeah, it's a great feeling to be back. It's been, let's just say, a good holiday. Been a very good holiday over the festive season.
Fight.
Spent lots of time with family and friends. But yeah, also got to get back into work and of course get back into the African streaming situation here because it's been a bit too long. Unable to convert there in the corner. Escape failed as well, so Frost does have a fatal blow loaded. Dracula FGC, welcome. Are we going to see a full combo? Nope. Drop, but continues now. Second time round. Goes for the spinner Rooney. Oh, that's going to be a punish. Is he going to cash out on the fatal blow? He does, and he manages to get in breakaway animation. So that's some extra damage. We're going to see 500 plus damage being dished out here by Mr. Sol. One fatal blow and he's completely back in this match. But Frost manages to get a projectile out and ties the score up at 2 games apiece now. So 2 games apiece between Solomons and Nemesis organ donor. Still waiting on Mr. Blino to troubleshoot his computer and his sound situation. Sure, be hearing from him soon. Right now, guys, first to 5 fire set between Nemesis organ donor and Mr. Sol. 2 games apiece. Yeah, now AK Slayer has been doing some wonderful work there, Build the Conqueror. If I remember last year, he closed off the Titan series with a wonderful top 16. Which I think had a prize pot of something in the range of about $5,000. So did extremely well with that particular tournament. With, I believe, Killjoy being crowned the Titan of Africa. And I think about a week or so ago, he introduced the Titan League, which is quite a nice little accumulation of points based on player performance. And I think towards the end, we'll probably see another top 8. I'm not too sure what the format is, but I'm sure AK will give you more details. Welcome everybody. Seeing a lot of new names in chat. 2 games apiece here between Mr. Sol and Nemesis organ donor. Okay, sorry for that break in sound there, guys. Mr. Blino, are we back yet? I can hear you perfectly. I'm not sure about everybody else. Sounding crisp there on my side at least.
Your skills gonna help us.
Round 2.
Oh,
Fight.
still can't hear you. Okay, there's something is on my side then. I don't know what it will be though. Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay, we'll sort this out. Solly is bringing the heat here in game number 5 though. Very quickly disposing of Nemesis organ donor. I've been conversing with you. I actually forgot that there was a match being played. Okay, Solomon's leading by 3 games to 2. Let me just go and see if there's anything in OBS. I really can't figure out why it is that we can't seem to hear you, Blino.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, so I think what we're going to do at the end of this first match, before we get into the second match, we're going to maybe just take a 3-minute break and just try to sort it out. Mr. Sol, back forward 2 amplified. Oh, what a whiff punish there from Mr. Sol again. 3 games to 2 up against Nemesis organ owner, who's gone back to Frost, which I think is the right thing to do in a situation like this. Frost is definitely, without a doubt, his strongest player, his strongest character. And I think Jax has just kind of found a way to exert so much pressure on Nemesis organ owner that he doesn't actually have too much of an opportunity to just establish a bit of real estate between himself. But he can close his round now by closing out with a fatal blow, and does exactly that. Nemesis organ owner taking that first round in game number 6. But he's now out of that particular resource, and on top of it all, Cetrion is a 950 health character. Does make things a little bit more tricky when you get rid of your fatal blow in round number 1. But he's taken the round, and he's also been able to establish a bit of space between himself. But as I say that, he teleports directly into the face of Jax, which is probably not the thing you want to do. Never mind if you Cetrion any character. Carl Ginster or Ginster, I'm not sure how you pronounce your name. Welcome to the stream, guy. First time I see you as well. It looks like Ryan has kind of got a couple of his buddies to come and see him in action. So, guys, if you are new to the stream and you'd like this sort of content, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. Abdullah, welcome. Charlie bit me and it really hurts. I saw another name here, Altino. I think Altino's name has been in the chat as well. Welcome from the PS4 community. Oh, the crushing blow connects. That's exactly what Cetrion needs to be doing. He's just establishing real estate between herself and Jax. And let Jax do the work. Oop. Input error, I'm sure. Wind and the Willows. Solomon's with that stagger. Great tech there by Nemesis organ donor. And just like that, the down 4 into the rock wall. Closes it out and closes out game number 6. Firesets doesn't seem... It ceases to amaze me that every time there's a fire set, these games are so close. 3 games apiece in a first to 5 set. That's everything you expect to see from a Fireset. Seishan Dadi. Nah, I'm not too worried about your friends in chat. They can say what they want. If they say anything untoward, we've got our own friend Nightbot who will sort them out in double quick time. Now, when you're going to play MK on Xbox, I tell you what, Dracula, I've got the Xbox. If you can organize me a copy of MK11 on Xbox, we can get some Xbox stream going. How's that? Maybe he's on both. Maybe he's on PS4 as well as on Xbox. Yeah. No, this is cool. Oh, speaking of silent part, and the game is on silent, let me just get that back. So Solomons has now left Jackson, has gone for the Kung Lao pick. I am the one question mark. The Soul Special. I was actually playing a tricky Kung Lao on PC, and I don't play too many Kung Laos, and more importantly, I don't play too many Kung Laos with the Z-Hat. But that Z-Hat setup on block is so false. He's basically asking you to punish him whenever he activates that Z-Hat, and I wonder if Nemesis is going to be able to pick that up. Any block string that's been cancelled into Z-Hat, my gosh, that's like Kung Lao asking you to punish him. Solomon's doing well with Kung Lao though. Nemesis trying to fight his way back. Goes for the overhead finisher this time. Just misses out the rock wall. Fatal blow has been used now, and Solomons closes it out with a down to take a 4-3 lead in this first to 5 set. Solomon still looking mighty strong with the Kung Lao pick. Nemesis organ owner is going to have to think carefully about who he's going to choose in this next match, because whoever he chooses, he's basically stuck to that character for the remainder of the set. So he's going to have to choose a character that he believes can actually take Kung Lao and whoever Solomons decides to counterpick should he lose the next match.
Kung Lao.
I am the one. Nemesis organ owner deep in thought now around who is it going to be. I don't know about you guys in chat, but I still firmly believe that this is Cetrion's match to win.
Shiva.
No stomp needed. I saw a variation to that effect. Jin Kazama calling for Scarlet here, but it looks like he's gone for the Queen herself. I don't know. I seem to agree with Blino, who's kind of whispering to me, even though you guys can't hear him. Not too sure about this pick. You know, I was watching a recent video of the 5 worst characters, and according to Shujinki Dink, prominent MKX Quan Chi player and MK11 player as well, Shiva, especially after the last nerf, is the worst character in the game. Well, if he is able to establish some bit of mix, we might see... Oh, I don't think at this rate we're going to see anything from Shiva, because Solomon's going for the Solly special. Wow. Okay. Okay. Decent looking combo. Probably about 250. Just more. Did he use 2 bars? He used 2 bars for that combo. 293. He's expensive. Oh, and Solly's gonna close it out here, surely. Oh, went for the low. Forward one, such a strong button from Kung Lao. And closes it out with the down 4. Evening Carlo, aka the King of the Hive. Welcome, checkmate.
Fight.
Well, he does have that move equipped. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. Some sort of Shokin charge. Oh, crushing blow, 290 damage. No dot damage though. Shiva is... Yeah, she's... They had no love for Shiva with the final nerf. Damage buff would have done her well. A damage buff with that nerf. Because let's be honest here. That down-up Shokin Stomp bullshit was the only thing that she actually had.
Final round. Fight.
And if you knew how to work your way around that, Shiva became useless. So now they took that away, and guess what? She's still useless. But take nothing away from Nemesis Organdone, who's managed to close out round number 2 in Shiva's useless state. So maybe not as useless. Whoop. Oh, just misses out that back 3 knockdown. It's quite a bit of damage. Oh. Shiva, forward 1. Such a strong button for Kung Lao. Solomon's easy brutality hunting. Yep, I think he is. And oh, he's not. He didn't brutality. That's no fucking 10. I was so disappointed. I thought we were going to see a brutality to close out the fire set. Instead, we're seeing fucking Kung Lao playing with a fucking train set. Bullshit. You ain't getting no points. Okay, that concludes the first fire set of the evening, guys. Solomon's taking it 5 games to 3 over Nemesis Organ Donor. A fire set. Guys, we are just going to take a very, very short break. I'm going to put you onto the holding screen. We're going to try to sort out the sound issues. And hopefully with the next match, the match between Ryan and Mart Flyer, we'll be able to hear both myself as well as the Picasso gracing you with some color commentary. So guys, we'll be back shortly. See you soon. Hi. Okay. Guys, I think we are going to go back. We're trying something creative here. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay. Solly can hear me. Can they hear Blino as well? Blino. Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Yeah. No, still nothing. So it's not even an OBS thing. I think it's to do with drivers. Cool. So you can, I don't know if you want to stay in the car and... Alright, cool. Alright, all good. We'll try to sort this out after the stream. Cool. Okay, guys, so yeah, it doesn't seem as if Blino is going to be joining me this evening, but you guys are here, I'm here, Blino is here watching. You'll be active in the chat as well. There are 20 of you. We are going to go straight into the main event this evening. Mart Flyer going up against Ryan. So let's just get that match sorted out, underway. And this is going to be a first to 10, guys. So first to 10s, yeah, this is a bit of a different sort of situation here, because I think for Mart Flyer and Ryan, I'm not sure how often these guys play against each other. But what I can tell you is that in a first to 10, if any of these two guys can adapt to what their opponent is doing, we could be in for an extremely fire set. I don't know if that even made sense now, but you know what? I'm going to go with it. Okay, let's just see if I can show my beautiful smug here. Yep, that's all good. Let's just get rid of Discord for now. Okay, we are just waiting for the guys to get into the Koth lobby, and then we're going to get this main event underway. Mart Flyer is a Scorpion main, plays a very interesting variation of Scorpion. He has the... what is that move called that nobody uses? I know Checkmate was testing it out on one of his recent streams. Misery Blade, there we go. Misery Blade. So he comes equipped with the Misery Blade, and he's got an extremely strong, very unorthodox, stagger heavy game. Ryan, seemingly very solid. Plays a couple of characters, plays Fujin, plays... What other characters does Ryan play? Guys, I see all Ryan's friends in chat here. Surely you guys know what characters Ryan plays. Ryan and Mart Flyer, if you can just confirm that you guys have received the invites. Okay, the invites have been sent out. Let's just send them out again just to make 100% sure that these guys are actually going to start playing. Mart Flyer and Ryan. Geras, Sonia, I know Johnny Cage there as well, Sub-Zero main. I don't know about that. Send invite, okay. Ryan, invite has been sent. Mart Flyer, the invite has been sent as well. Lord Slam saying give us Fujin. Parasarama, welcome. Fujin, Jackie, Collector, Sub, Sonia, and a few others. Stains, welcome. Sonia versus Scorpion. Well, we're just waiting for the guys to actually accept the invites. Okay, let's just see if Ryan has received the invite or not. Haven't received anything. Okay, let me just restart the Koth, and then we'll try to get these things sorted out. Okay, no worries guys, we'll sort this out shortly. Africa internet things. Welcome to everybody that I've not seen this evening or said hi to. I think for me personally, just a nice feeling to be back in the land of the streaming. Yeah, that word, Abdullah, that word. Mart Flyer going up against Ryan. Let's just get this sorted out. Invites have gone out again. Okay, let's just wait patiently. The Koth rather has been restarted. Yeah, that seemed to have done the trick. I see Ryan is joining in the Koth lobby. We're just waiting on Mart Flyer. And then we can get this first to 10 action underway between Ryan and Mart Flyer. Invites have been sent to both guys. Both guys are in the Koth right now. We're about to get this first match underway. Ryan going up against Mart Flyer. Okay guys, I hope you're all doing well. Sorry for the delay. We were trying to troubleshoot our way through the sound issues, but unfortunately to no avail. We've got Ryan going up against Mart Flyer. Okay, waiting for players now. There's no more players going to be joining the Koth, so we can get this match started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let us go. Shafiq Sab, welcome. First time I see you in the chat as well. Okay, Ryan, quite interesting to see. Oh, you go straight through to a Fusion who has already been custom made for this particular match. Mart Flyer Tears. Well, let's see if Mart Flyer is going to be shedding tears or if it's actually going to be Ryan who's going to be shedding a couple of tears, courtesy of the Stagger Scorp 2.0, 3.0, 1.0. Spam the strain to help Ryan. Okay guys, first to 10. It's 8:30, it's still early. First to 10. Mart Flyer going up against Ryan. Level 75 versus a level 84 Jim Chori. Jivan, fight to the death. Jivan, I think you and I need to fight to the death.
You have been to the Netherrealm.
To Ajax.
Guys, thank you for all the likes on the stream. Really appreciate it. Not sure how the YouTube algorithm works, but I do know that it does help the channel. Okay, so far good start here for Ryan. Ooh, unsafe. And Ryan's going to take full advantage of that. Corner carrying Scorpion into the far corner of the Shira Ryu Fire Garden. Goes for the spear just to make sure that Ryan is on his toes. Okay, Mart Flyer still seemingly trying to find his feet here in this match. Mart Flyer, Ryan rather, started off really well. Now I'm not sure exactly what the thinking was behind that particular decision, but yeah, I think it's just a case of early stream nerves. This is the first attempt, so I can guarantee you Mart Flyer is going to have every opportunity. But unfortunately, doing some stuff that's basically playing directly into Fusion's hands. So, good start there by Fusion. And again. Unsafe again. Misery Blade blocked appropriately by Fusion. Good tech by Ryan as well. Everything that Ryan seems to be doing seems to be the right decision. So in this early exchange, and again Mart Flyer just letting go, block there, suffers a short top in the corner as well. Good cancel, the misery blade into the back throw, puts Fusion in the corner this time. And I think this might just be it. Nope. Okay, back throw again. Couple of misery blade staggers. Tries it again and again. Ooh. Fatal blow in your face. Not close to death, but at least Mart Fly has put himself in a better position than what he was, but Ryan's going to find the opening and close it out with a forward 4-3. 1 game to nothing in favor of Ryan, and all his friends in chat, I'm sure, are going to be really happy for him. Well, then again, I don't know, because these friends here seem like they want to all give Ryan a bit of banter in the morning because he lost his first to 10 sets. So let's see what kind of friends Ryan actually has. As things stand right now, though, he is leading Mart Fly by 1 game to 0. Guys, also look out, there's a couple of announcements that we kind of just like holding close to the chest. But 2022 is the year where CharlieWolfGaming is going to explore some uncharted waters and do things that not too many content creators, tournament organizers have done, especially since the dawn of the pandemic. So guys, keep your eyes and ears focused on what Charlie Wolf is going to be saying and doing over the coming weeks. And also guys, for those of you who don't know, I've also been experimenting with a new variation of Baraka inspired by none other than Biohazard. The content has been created. We're just in the final stages of editing, but you can see some Baraka gameplay coming to the channel fairly soon. And why I'm emphasizing this is because everybody who does know me will know that Baraka is not necessarily somebody that you see me playing too often. But I've got some content, and hopefully it's some entertaining content for you as well. So watch out, Baraka content, Chef Baraka content coming to the channel very shortly. Mart Fly is still struggling to find some sort of momentum here and is giving every opportunity to Ryan to establish some offense. Does land a crushing blow, does stand 4 into the crushing blow back throw. And suddenly a very simple sequence sees Mart Fly lose about 50% of his life. That Baraka is broken. Bullshit, Jim Chori. That Baraka broke your jacks. Rather say it like that. Yep, checkmate. This Fusion is in fact on PC. Oh, and checkmate. If you know of anybody who's selling for a Charlie Wolf discount, anybody who's selling an Xbox One version of MK11, please do let me know as soon as possible. I will be getting my hands onto an Xbox in the next week or so, at which point I am going to be running an Xbox stream. And I just need somebody to organize me a copy of Mortal Kombat 11 on the Xbox, and we'll make those streams happen. I hope that's good news for everybody on the Xbox community, because I think from a Charlie Wolf Gaming point of view, admittedly, Xbox One has been a platform that unfortunately I've been unable to secure at this stage. But 2022 brings with it new things, so I've got my hands on Xbox One. I just need Mortal Kombat 11. So if somebody can make that happen for me, that would be absolutely awesome. As Mart Fire levels things up at 1 game apiece in this first to 10 set. Infamous Dante, welcome to the chat. I have not seen you before, I don't think. If you are new here and you like what you see, please do consider leaving a subscribe. It will really help you out. And if you need some assistance in letting you know what happens on the channel, speak to no one else but Bill the Conqueror. He'll tell you everything there is to know about Charlie Wolf Gaming, as well as everybody else in the chat, you guys. Just a big thank you to all of you for coming through on this Thursday evening. Would love to take on your Baraka with my Kotal, Mr. Wolf. Lord Slams, let's make it happen. Unfortunately there, another unsafe move there by Mart, and I think that's going to be his demise the evening. He's going to have to kind of just tidy up on those unsafe, and again we see it there. MK11 is free on Xbox Pass. Ashlyn, welcome, Mr. Governor. Yeah, I hope everything is going well on your side. It's been a long time since I've seen you. In fact, since I moved out of your neck of the woods, haven't seen you at all, but yeah, I hope everything is well with you and the family. Good back three there. Tries to overhead and again unsafe but not punished accordingly by Ryan. Is the nerve settling in? Could be. Marcus Buerta. You guys need to call Supersport and get this on TV. It's always entertaining. That is a compliment if there ever was one. Thank you so much, Marcus Buerta. Seawolf and Blino are the kings of the FGC in Africa. Thank you so much. Oh, there's so much compliments. I'm sure my partner in crime, Blino, is in the shadows, lurking. Stagger Scorp at 1 game apiece, trying to get his way back into this match now. Great space in there with that back one. In fact, almost too great because the second one whiffed. Again, the unsafeness of Martflyer's gameplay is ultimately leading to his downfall. He needs to just tidy it up a little bit because he's definitely got into a position where he can definitely get something out of the set. In fact, he can actually go on to win this first to 10 set, but he's going to need to tidy up on his unsafe stuff because as this set goes on, as Ryan closes it out with a wake up 3, taking a 2-1 lead now. So yeah, so Martfly, and I think, you know, with Checkmate being in chat, he's probably talking to himself now, looking at the Scorpion gameplay, saying, don't do that, do this, not that in that situation, that's unsafe, don't throw that out. I'm sure Checkmate is probably just sitting there thinking and talking to himself, saying, if I could just be a fly on a Martflyer's wall, to just guide him around the Scorpion play, because let's be honest here, Martfly is one of the most competent Scorpion players I've ever seen, but it does have a habit of throwing out a few unsafe stuff, and the unsafe stuff is the difference between Ryan having a 2-1 lead at this point. So in a first to 10 set, where there's room to adapt and room to adjust, Martfly can make this happen. If somebody can please tell me in chat, I'm not familiar with Xbox as a platform as all. What is the monthly cost for Game Pass? Because if it is on Game Pass and Game Pass is reasonable, I will definitely then get that, and we can get some Xbox players featured on the streams as well. That's going to be absolutely awesome. If somebody can please let me know what the price of Game Pass per month is. What's up, boys and girls? Reptile is in the building, ready, steady stabs. Looking forward, I'm sure, to some MKXL action. Martfly doing well in this round so far, and he's just going to have to close it out, not get too impatient. Misery Blade down 2. This is... okay, he's got no defensive bar. What is he going to do in the situation? Oh, this is not looking too good for Martflyer. Back, oh, great. Baiting it out almost, with the back 3. Saw Ryan come in, did the teleport. Fujin is crazy, mad crazy. 149 per month, that's not too bad at all. Okay, consider it done. MK11 on Xbox coming shortly. what I've noticed from Ryan at the moment is that he hasn't used the 1-1 up 4 as a punish to land that crushing blow. So I don't know if he's kind of using it for a round ending situation. Mod Flyer taking that first round in game number 4 here. So it's quite evident that Fujin's down 4 low profiles. Ooh. Is this going to be enough to close it out? I'm sure it is. Oh yeah, more than enough. Altina, welcome. One down the piece.
I will not fail.
23 of you guys in chat, welcome. Really enjoying having you here. Throwing around some banter in chat, always good. Guys, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. 533 is the number that we're currently on. And I can guarantee you, I'm putting my head in the block when I say this. 2022 is going to be the year where CharlieWolfGaming surpasses the 1,000 mark. That I can guarantee you. Also, just to keep you guys informed in terms of what's happening from an FGC point of view, I was watching a recent video on YouTube where one Brusque poet was saying that it's going to be a very long year for us NRS fans, but there are going to be other FGC titles rather, as Ryan's probably going to close out this game as well to put himself into a 3-1 lead. And again, closes it out courtesy of an unsafe string thrown out by Mart Flyer. So Mart Flyer simply needing to tidy up a little bit and just avoid the temptation of throwing out unsafe stuff. Lots of support in chat for Mart Flyer as well. Ready, steady, stab saying, let's go Mart Flyer. That counter from Fujin says Lord Slams. So yeah, there are other FGC titles coming up as well. The likes of King of Fighters 15. The likes of DNF The Duel, which I really did not enjoy that when the beta came out on PlayStation a few weeks ago. I really did not enjoy that. So it's not something that I'm necessarily looking forward to, but it is coming out, as well as rumors of a game called Project L, the League of Legends fighting game. I'm not sure when that's coming out, but there are new titles coming. But of course there's also other titles, and guys, we have had a few Firesets featuring quite a few titles, from Injustice 2 to Guilty Gear Strive, to Street Fighter 5, Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11. So we've had a few. We have not had a Tekken Fireset yet. So if there's any Tekken players in the chat who want to throw out a Fireset, in fact I'm going to speak to one Timeless Dawn. I do know that he's been having a bit of Tekken of late. So if he has a couple of friends that plays Tekken with him on the regular, we might even have very soon, coming to CharlieWolfGaming, a Tekken Fireset. Ryan looking really strong here against Mart Flyer. 3 games to 1 up, as well as the first round lead. Back 3 connects. So does the spear crushing blow. Nice cooking combo there, 304 damage. Goes for the low this time, just misses it. Mixing it up quite nicely there. It does have the escape fail loaded as well, so the next grab, if it's not ticked, is a crushing blow. That combo kind of looked very Rashid like. Is it Rashid, the Fujin player? No, sorry, not Rashid. Who's the other guy from Canada? Hayate, there we go, Hayate. Ryan, aka the Hayate of Africa. Multiply again on the ropes. Could have converted that. Down to, I think, hit Fujin at the highest possible point. Standing 4 into the back 3. Misery Blade staggers. Ryan still in the lead here. Opens up Mart Flyer. Yes, no. Goes for the interactable and lands back 3. Just whiffs. These guys fighting their hearts out in the Deadpool. And I'm not talking about the Marvel character. That's a crushing blow. Okay, is this going to be Mart Flyer's round for the taking? Yes, it is, and he closes it out with the first brutality of the evening. Guys, we all know what that means on CharlieWolfGaming. When somebody lands a brutality, please put it in chat if you know what's coming next. Please put it in chat if you know what's coming next. When somebody hits a brutality on CharlieWolfGaming, it's a fucking 10. Mart Flyer finding his way back slowly but surely now, still having a bit of a deficit. 1 game deficit to be exact. 3 games to 2 in favor of Ryan. Sticks with the Fujin. Jaywood Audio has been wiped out by Nightbot. It's a fucking 10.
Round 1. Fight.
I saw that too. Ready, steady, stabs. I saw that too. And let's just call it controller sensitivity. Let's call it that. Jaywood Audio has been had by Nightbot. Nightbot, the legend himself. Great instant air teleport there by Mart Flyer. Mart Flyer closing it out with the crushing blow. Not quite yet, but the dot damage surely is going to close out this round for him. Ends it off with the back 3. Mart Flyer starting to feel a bit Beyonce here now, feeling himself getting into his swing. Forward 4-3 connects. Fujin puts Scorpion in the corner, short up. Mart Flyer, escape failed, crushing blow loaded on the next throw unless it's sticked. Mart Flyer and Ryan again. MTL Hayate, R-A-A-I-N Hayate. Amplifies to just get some additional damage there. Mart Flyer still has the crushing blow loaded, but he's going to have to surrender this round because I don't think there was any way coming back there. Hayate, gosh. Ryan did what he needed to do to close out round number 2. Forward 3-4. Mart Flyer with some jumping tech there. I don't know if anybody saw that, but he was kind of like, oh, great crushing blow. It's going to do some dot damage. I'll get back to my point shortly. Okay, still Mart Flyer's game to lose right now, and again opens him up with the back 1-1, making the corner his home. Is he going to close out with a fatal blow? Surely he's going to close out with a fatal blow. No, he doesn't. He closes out with a brutality again. And guys, Jaywood Audio, you know what that means. A brutality on CharlieWolfGaming. AK Slay, welcome to the chat, buddy. All the best on your Titan League as Mart Flyer closes out game number 6 and he's earned himself a fucking 10. 3 games apiece. So as I was saying, I saw Mart Flyer throw out a little bit of tech when Fujin jumped in. And this was actually some Sonic Fox tech. When somebody jumps, stand up, because it will automatically tell the opponent to hit a button in hopes that he's going to land, say, a jump attack, and then tap down so that if he does press an attack button, your ducking can actually force a whiff on the jump attack. Now, I don't know if anybody saw that, but I saw it, and it was fucking awesome. 3 games apiece, Mart Flyer versus Ryan. Ryan with his first appearance on CharlieWolfGaming. It has to be said, Mart Flyer, I do believe, has featured in tournaments before. And you know, we always like having people throw out their debuts on CharlieWolfGaming. I don't know where Ryan's been hiding all this time, but before getting to know Ryan, it was, I think, only at the end of 2021 where I was introduced to Ryan in the FK community. So I don't know what he's been doing since the game has been released, but he doesn't look like somebody that's been playing the game for a couple of months. So maybe it's from the Xbox community, I don't know. Got a wrist at 10 instead of closing it out with the fatal blow. Ashland, I saw that and I wondered to myself, is it the right thing? And Mart Flyer just said, of course it's the right thing. He knew exactly what he was doing. 21 of you in chat, guys, welcome. Hope you're being entertained here. The stream, obviously entertaining to watch Mortal Kombat 11, but I hope the matches is living up to the hype, because these are fire sets. We don't want to see runaway victories. We want to see close encounters of the MK11 kind. And as far as I'm concerned, that's exactly what I've been seeing tonight. Mart Flyer trying to fight his way back. Oh, gosh. Got caught by the unsafe stuff this time, did Ryan, but still manages to put Mart Flyer into fatal blow territory. He's going to amplify surely. 14 life, and the back 1-1 interrupts the fatal blow attempt. Ryan takes a 4-3 lead. Going back and forth here, surrendered a 2-game lead, was down 3-1. Mart Flyer brought it back to 3-all, but Ryan trying to get himself going again, takes the lead. Not going to get a 10 though, unfortunately. No brutality, no 10. 22 watching in 2022. How's that? 2023. Guys, those of you who don't know, if you are a PC gamer and you've got the PC capable of running said game, God of War is going to be released on PC tomorrow with graphics that's far superior to what we've seen on the PS4. So I've got my copy, I'm going to play through it, and I'm going to showcase on CharlieWolfGaming some of the graphical fidelity that exists for us, the PC community. Anybody excited for God of War? I see a couple of PC guys in chat. Anybody excited for God of War being released on PC? Especially for those of you who don't have access to a PlayStation 4. The God of War games, especially the latest God of War, to play that is an absolute must. AK, the best collector in Africa. I'm going to have to agree, but I'm going to have to also make mention of another collector from Nigeria. He plays on Steam and he goes by the name of Blink. An absolutely awesome collector as well. And you know, AK, it's at this point where I wish the MK11 community at large can come together so that guys like AK Slay, the God tier collector of the PS4 community, can go against Blink, the God tier collector of the PC community, and just have some friendlies, some fire sets. And I think that's where, from a player perspective, I think that's where a lot of us want to see MK, the next NRS title, heading, where there's functional crossplay between platforms. So the guys in the PC community can play against guys from the PS4 and the Xbox community. Like we see in Street Fighter, I mean, not the best netcode, but it's functional. Unsafe, and punished appropriately by
I will not
Blink. Is crack. Yeah, Blink is just.
Final round. Fight.
I actually think it will be an absolutely fucking amazing set to see AK Slay go up against Blink, because both these guys have absolute god tier collectors. I'll go as far as to say the two best collectors I've seen coming out of Africa. We're talking about deadly rebel type collectors here. Martfly doing well to try to close us out and level the set at 4 games apiece now. Good anti-air by Ryan. Does have his anti-airs unlocked, and again unsafe. Still no crushing blow. Down 3 to interrupt Fusion's advances. Blink is a beast, yeah. Again, getting low profile, but just decides, you know, fuck it, let's just get this fight to blow out. And Ryan being caught unawares. Martflyer now levels this first to 10 at 4 games apiece. Ashton Governor, you don't even need an RTX 3090. You can actually have a 2070, preferably the Super, and you'll still be able to run God of War on max settings at 1440p. So, well, that's on paper. Let's see what happens when the game is actually released tomorrow.
Sonya Blade.
Ryan going for a character swap. The scores need to be updated and have been done. 4 games apiece. Okay, some dude. Scorpion 15 1v1 me. You are talking to who exactly? And welcome to the stream, Scorpion 15. Okay, we've got... We're talking about these god tier players, and I mean, we're talking about god tier players. I think the one guy was in chat this evening, Scorpion player Checkmate from the FGC, or Checkmate FGC rather, from the Xbox community. And another Xbox player who I think has also come to the PS4 community. I might not have seen him this evening, but anybody who does know him, Lucky X777, god tier Sonya player from the PS4 community as well. And Ryan closes it out. Sexy Beast 2 closing it out over Stagger Scorp 2.0.
Fight.
Back 1-2, forward 3 connects. Oops. That seems to be a problem. We have a problem. The game session has desynchronized. I think that might be on my side. Okay, we're gonna try to get these guys back. Okay, some Xbox, oh sorry, some PC issues for you guys to ponder on. 4 games apiece, guys. Ryan going up against Botflyer. We are not going to get into all sorts of technicalities. Oh, you did the fatal blow, you did this, you did that. It's 4 games apiece. We'll start from scratch. Okay, Modfly has rejoined. Okay, we are back. I'm glad to say we are back. Slight desync there, we'll sort that out. Okay, we've got Mart Flyer and Ryan going up against each other. Okay, let's just get these names sorted out as well. Mart Flyer. Going up against Ryan. 4 games apiece, guys. Okay, let's just wait for Mart Flyer to get back to his station. Oh, okay, there we go. Good cancel there. Unsafe again there by Mart Flyer. Double down one. Good cancel there. Such a tricky Scorpion, and I mean, like, your concentration level have to be kind of be up there when you're dealing with stagger pressure like this, because with him having access to this thing called the Misery Blade, it can become a situation where your opponent needs to be concentrating all the time, and Ryan was able to do exactly that, closing it out only with 148 life points remaining, but manages to close it out nonetheless. Goes for the low this time. Mart Flyer doing well in this opening exchanges here of this round number 2. One round apiece. Yeah, checkmate. When I think about you and Lucky, I think about the Varsity Cup week 4 finale, I think it was, where, oh my gosh, guys, if you've not seen that match, head over to my channel, pick up Varsity Vibe week number 4, and go to the grand final event between Checkmate and Lucky FGC, or Checkmate FGC and Lucky X777. Probably one of the hypest matches we've seen on our channel. And not just hype because of the quality, but also there was something at stake. It wasn't just an exhibition, it was Varsity Cup. There was prize pool money on the line, there was vouchers on the line, and yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Head over to my channel, pick up Varsity Vibe. Oh, and we see Sonya dish out the brutality, and a fucking swaggy brutality at that. You guys know what that means, don't you? Blaze, blaze, blaze. Okay, before I say hello to you, Blaze, I just want to tell everybody that that brutality was a fucking 10. Blaze the hero, Blaze the dirtbag, Frost the disher out of nightmares.
Sonya Blade.
Ryan now takes a 5-4 lead over Mart Flyer. Let's just update the scores there as well. Blaze the hero, welcome to the stream. Mahir, welcome.
The hourglass.
Ashlyn, I've actually sold my PS4 Pro. There was no need for it. PS4 Pro, guys, I mean, it's a great console, but flippin' hell, when it gets warm, it sounds like a jet engine. Was able to get it off my hands, and yeah. Mart Flyer trying to now get back at 5 games apiece here. Oh, goes for the low this time off the Misery Blade and gets punished. Wake up buttons, 1-1. So much stagger pressure here by Mart Flyer, and I'm glad you say that, Nemesis Organ Donor. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Definitely something I always want to see on a fire set is a close encounter of the fire set kind. Not a 10-1 or runaway victory. I mean, we've seen Solomon's going up against Nemesis Organ Donor 5 games to 3. That's the kind of things we want to see on the fire sets. Guys, we've got some Street Fighter 5 action coming up to you shortly as well. We're just trying to finalize those two guys to take each other on and date and time, etc. No fatal blow there to close it out. And Mart Flyer again with an unsafe teleport pays the ultimate price. Ryan closes it out, and Sonya also a 950 health character. So just a little bit more patience required. I think the one thing that is probably the downfall of Mart Flyer's gameplay is that his combos don't really do that much damage because he's so reliant on his stagger pressure. But as I say that, there's a 260 combo that's been broken away from, so definitely combos as part of his arsenal of strategies that he does have at his disposal. It's just about making the right decisions, and there's a decision that is always the right thing to make. And a fatal blow right back at you. Ryan says, you know what, everything you can do, I can do as well. Close it out, and this is game number 10, by the way. Close it out. Game score now is 6-4. Checkmate I actually happen to have, or get some of that, if it is the same tournament you're talking about. I think it was a Kotal Khan player that you went up against in the grand final. Just confirm if that is the right tournament you're talking about. I did happen to see some of it on stream. Six games to 4. Ryan now taking a 2-game lead over Scorpion and Mart Flyer.
Tournament.
Checkmate, thank you for the advice, and all I can say is
Round 1. Fight.
we've got so much more coming. Let's just leave it at that for now. We've got so much more coming. Excuse me. Mugme bug me bag me. Mugme bug me. Welcome to the stream, buddy. First time I see you here as well. Guys, please, if you are new to the stream, this is the first stream of 2022 on CharlieWolfGaming, but the first, trust me, of many. If you like content like this, please do consider subscribing to the channel. 2022 is going to be the year where CharlieWolfGaming reaches and surpasses the 1,000 subscriber mark. Garen fucking teed. Mart Flyer. Wake up button. Down 4 closes it out, and yeah, sorry, late for the show, but still hyped. That's awesome. That's the most important thing. If you are hyped, I don't care if you come in when the end credit scenes is coming. So long you're enjoying yourself, I'm happy. Mart Flyer in the corner now. Ryan trying to fight his way back, cancelled, but Mart Flyer's stagger pressure and his ability to just spot a poke, getting him at least about 300 damage in that particular round. But
Fight.
Ryan looking to kind of establish a 3-game lead here. Should he close out this round? And it's really for Mart Flyer, it's about being able to make decisions, not resort to unsafe like that. And okay, he was not. Ooh, stagger pressure again. Mart Flyer goes for the backhand this time. 50% of his health gone. In fact, 70% goes for the unsafe overhead. Let's see if Ryan can turn this around. If Mart Flyer is going to bring it back to 1 game between these two. Tries a wake up fatal blow, does not land. And that is, nope, no crushing blow. Oh, what a block. What a block by Ryan. And he closes it out again. Now, 7 games to 4. He fuzzied the shit out of that option there. Managed to flawless block the overhead attempt by Mart Flyer, and as a result was able to land the back one, closing out game number 11. 7 games to 4 now in favor of Ryan. Yeah, that Kotal Khan looked quite decent, checkmate. His name is on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember the name. Flip, he had a very interesting gamer tag. Please drop it in the chat there, checkmate. Guys like that I'm actually hoping to meet when I get playing on Xbox a bit.
Round 1, fight.
Okay, stagger pressure again by Scorpion to start off game number 12. Lands the overhead this time. Short up, wake up. All sorts of things happening here on CharlieWolfGaming. The fire set between Mart Flyer and Ryan in game number 12 now with the scores at 7 games to 4. Very underutilized combo there by Sonya. Mart Flyer falling victim to it courtesy of Ryan. Closes out round number 1, and Ryan's establishing quite a bit of momentum here going into this game number 12. And it's really all on Mart Flyer now to try and get his way back into the match, and lands a crushing blow, 180 plus some dot damage, and it'll probably equate to about 300 at the end of it all. Mamuan T, hello to you too. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Welcome. If you're new, please do consider subscribing, because CharlieWolfGaming brings you FGC content, and in 2022 other content as well. You know, like when it comes to Christmas time, I'm past that age where I want to get presents and all that shit. You know, I've got 3 kids. I need to sort presents out for them. But if it does come to me sorting myself out, anything to do with computers, computer hardware, that's what I kind of spoil myself with. And over this holiday period, I've spoiled myself by buying quite a few games on these various platforms that had Christmas specials and sales. And so, for example, I was able to pick up Jedi Fallen Order for as little as $30. $30. And I mean, that is a top tier game. So yeah, I'm going to be playing through some of those games as well on my stream, and just inviting you guys to come and join me and just have some fun. Subscribed, you're welcome. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Mamu1T. I hope I'm getting it right. Mart Flyer put himself in a very good position here to close out game number 12, but fatal blow territory for both players. Oh, and Mart Flyer caught jumping. Ryan closes it out with his fatal blow. That must be so heartbreaking for Mart Flyer, because he got ever so close to close out that match. Both players were in fatal blow territory, and it was about who can pull the trigger first.
Sonya Blade.
Answer to that question was Ryan, and now leads this first to 10 fire set by 8 games to 4. Starting to run away with it a little bit, but Mart Flyer not out of this at all. This has been so awesome, seeing so many new people come to the stream. Absolutely fantastic, guys.
Scorpion. Sonya Blade. Soul Chamber. Round 1, fight.
He pronounces it as rain. Rain. Okay? Oh, rain it is. You know, we're from South Africa and AAI is rye. Like, if you... Anyway, those type of words, from where I'm from, it's rye. But if it's rain, it's rain. PS5 games are so expensive, PC games, you can actually get them dirt cheap. Dude, you say that, but you find the right special, Ashton. You find the right special, you can get PS5 games for fairly decent. Just to give you an example, the Fallen Order was 230 Rand on PS5. Again, Mart Flyer gets a little bit too impatient there, thought he could interrupt and did not do so. Unfortunately, well, he might still put himself in a position where he closes out this round. Not dead yet, but is dead now. Mahir, rain like when the water falls from the sky. Okay, I'll keep that in mind there. Rain like when the water falls from the sky. Okay, let's see what's happening here now. Mart Flyer taking that first round. Trying to establish a bit of space now. Playing the typical Scorpion strategy of backing off. Oh, as I say that, he goes straight in, tries to get a grab and fails miserably. But this is going to be a problem for Mart Flyer. Mart Flyer lands the back throw, crushing blow, but Rain takes it round number 2.
Fight.
Very important round this for Mart Flyer, because going down in this round essentially means that he is facing a game point. Managing to close this round out, and he might actually just smell a little bit of momentum and end up finding what he needs to close out a few more games here, because as things stand right now, Rain is close on taking this particular fire set. Good block there by Rain. Mart Flyer, easy game to do it. Oh, great anti-air, great breakaway as well. Not yet. Oh, and the brutality by Mart Flyer. He's going to feel very relieved with that now, because he's avoided a game point. He's reduced the deficit to 3 games. And he's also earned himself a fucking 10. Okay, 8 games to 5 now in favor of Rain. Mart Flyer still with a mountain to climb, but he's going to be feeding the world of good, having closed out that particular match. And Rain goes to Johnny Cage this time now. Johnny Cage does do, in my opinion, fairly well against Scorpion. Scorpion has to be extremely careful about throwing out spears because of that shadow kick that he's able to counter with.
Round 1.
But let's see how Mart Flyer deals with the Johnny Cage pick now, because I think Rain was in a position where he was on a 4-win streak with Sonya Blade. And the moment he loses, he goes to another character. So I don't know if he maybe feels that Johnny Cage is probably a better pick for Scorpion. That's going to be a full-on punish. Yeah, no, J-Word Audio. The guys on PC, they do all sorts of weird and wonderful things. I mean, 8-4 down, he's still chasing brutalities. That's the stuff of legends there. Tries to wake up with the fatal blow. Blocked accordingly. Forward 3 closes it out for Johnny Cage. Rain taking that first round.
Fight.
Great anti-air there. High octane stuff here in the corner here, but I think it's going to be very close to Rain closing it out now. Doesn't have bar to amplify, but close it out with the down 4 and dishes out the Mercy. Dishes out a Mercy. It is only 8-4 right now. Ah! Boom, boom.
Fatality.
Rain swagging on us here with a Johnny Cage brutality of his own. Saying, you know what, anything you can do, I can do as well.
Wins.
And in the process, Rain, I think for the first time this evening, no, not the first time, I remember the Sonya Blade brutality as well. But with Johnny Cage for the first time, earning himself a fucking 10. 9 games to 4 now, Rain leading, 9 games to 5. Rain leading Mart Flyer. So he's going for the Johnny Cage pick, and for the last time,
Special Forces Desert Command.
Mart Flyer choosing
Round
Scorpion.
1. Fight.
Well, it might not be the last time. I mean, he can win, but I mean, he's not going to take anybody else except Scorpion, because should he lose this, that's it for the evening. Goes for the low this time. No anti-air. Guys, thank you so much for all sticking it through. 18 of you still in chat, enjoying this fire set. First stream of the year for CharlieWolfGaming on PC, giving the PC guys some love, because, gosh, when it comes to us getting love from a community, the PC guys is definitely up there. Always on time, always ready to play, and even when it's backups required, I mean, everybody just puts their hand up and say, I'll play on stream as well. So big up to Rain, to Mart Flyer, to Nemesis Organ Donor, to Mr. Soul for coming through tonight. The first of many streams for 2022. Johnny Cage closing it out with the forward 3. Match point now for Rain. Mart Flyer with it all to do. Are we going to see him pull a rabbit out of the hat and reverse the entire situation? Or is this going to be the situation where Rain closes out the round for the final time of the evening and takes this fire set by 10 games to 5? Liner will be joining us soon, Bull the Conqueror, I think with the Windows 11 update, with the new drivers on the headphones. I think there was maybe too many things to consider that we didn't quite get to consider before the stream, but lesson learned early in 2022. Mart Flyer so close to taking this round, and does so with a back throw.
I burn with pain.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, unsafe things from Johnny Cage this time. Decent combo there from Mart Flyer. Tries the low this time. Mart Flyer is just on some other sorts of performance enhancing drugs right now, because just wrecking shop here against Rain in this third round. Are we going to get Mart Flyer surrendering this lead, or is he going to close out this game as well? Oh, down 2. Just thank you very much for standing up there, Scorpion. So close to being... Oh, no. Scorpion decides I'm not over yet, and we see yet another brutal ending. Scorpion and Mart Flyer not out of this just yet. 9 games to 6. An interactable brutality, and that in itself deserves a fucking 10. Loads of brutals, tons of brutals happening this evening. Mart Flyer, 3 games. Bull the Conqueror, I couldn't have said it better myself. No, Mart Flyer, as we can see here, very tricky, very competent Scorpion player. He doesn't have the teleport cancel equipped because of the variation that he plays with. So any teleport that he throws out needs to be timed to a point where it's guaranteed it's going to hit. Otherwise, he's putting himself in an unsafe situation, and that has often been the difference between winning and losing in a match, because I think many times he would be a little bit impatient, and as a result throw an unsafe thing out that ends up leading him to lose a particular match. Jumbo, nice spot. Zander, hello, welcome to the stream. First time I see you on chat as well. Guys, if these are all Rain's friends, then gosh, thank you all for showing up tonight. Really do appreciate it. And if you are new to the channel and you do want to see more content like this, please consider hitting that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications, and anytime we go live, you'll be informed. This is the year, and I've said this before, CharlieWolfGaming will not only reach, but surpass the 1,000 mark in 2022. That is a guarantee. Mart Flyer trying to establish again some sort of stagger pressure. But when you're dealing it with Jackie, you know, that stagger, that forward 3, the forward 1, everything that she has, plus frames, the leap of destiny, all sorts of stuff that Mrs. Briggs or Miss Briggs has at her disposal, just makes her one of the most difficult characters to encounter. Mart Flyer goes for the YOLO fatal blow, but that is not going to land. And just like that, Rain has closed this first to 10 fire set, and he closes it out with a friendship. Well played to Rain as well as to Mart Flyer. 10 games to 6. That's what you expect to see in a fire set. Jackie going off. I think she needs to go off the next MK title. She's just... she's a cuck character. Anyway, that's my opinion, and it means shit. Guys, that's been your fire sets for the evening. Guys, 2 matches, 2 hype matches, first to 5. Nemesis Organdona going up against Mr. Solomon's. Mr. Solomon's taking that by 5 games to 3, and just now we see Rain taking it 10 games to 6 over Mart Flyer. Guys, that is the end of this evening's fire sets. Due to all these technical difficulties that we're experiencing, unfortunately Blinder could not join me tonight. I could hear him, but you couldn't, which means it's pointless. But we'll sort it out, we'll get him back shortly. And yeah, the next edition of Fire Sets, we'll have 2 guys on commentary bringing you the action. Guys, we have a couple of things in the pipeline, in the woodworks. But for now, look forward to next week's Fire Sets. We are going to try to secure a Street Fighter match as well as a Tekken 7 match. We're just needing to iron out a couple of details, but hopefully sometime in next week. Follow me on Twitter, guys. There you can see the Twitter handle. There we are, somewhere there, at CharlieWolfGam1. Follow us on Twitter. Keep in touch with everything that's happening on CharlieWolfGaming. And yeah, next week hopefully we'll see some Street Fighter, we'll see some Tekken, we might even see some MKX. but the details will be ironed out and will be brought to you shortly. Guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. To everybody that subscribed to the channel this evening, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, without further ado, that's me signing off, and I'll see you guys on the next edition. See you, take care, take it easy. All the best for this year. Ciao.